Welcome to the RPG Blender, where we give lesser-played games or forgotten settings the roll of the dice they deserve. I'm your host, Game Master George, thrilled to welcome you to the next step in our adventure. Our characters rush to stop the surrender of Craig Bochune to the mad god Alomarael. But what will this path cost them? Find out as we venture into the converging worlds of Dungeons & Dragons in Rejects and Dragons, a Deity's Wrath.
I hope you're ready to stretch your suit out a little bit more, Baron Grey.
At this time, for real, rolls his neck, cracks his knuckles, and rolls initiative.
Oh, that's hot. Oh, yeah.
And away we go.
Let's do it up. What do we have? Fat 7 plus 4 for 11. Nice.
5 plus 4 equals 9.
All right. And that
one, baby.
Oh my
We just
god.
take it in.
Our
Two.
rolls are so bad. Oh god.
Okay.
I blame the system.
Between then running back here,
Boy.
down the tower, to here. You said that you were running, so I'm making it go a little bit faster. But it was originally a 7-minute walk from there to the place. In addition to there, you had 15 minutes left before then. So that plus the tower time probably took about 10 minutes. So you've got 5 minutes to get to there
God.
before your timer is up.
I'm still not confident. But we're fighting with the monk guy. Like he's fucking badass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're not fighting to, you're not fighting for your lives at this point. You're fighting for time. Then we begin with the hostile, unidentified creatures that are currently blocking the path. They see you approaching, and they take up defensive positions, readying themselves to dodge your blows. Mechanically, they are taking the dodge action. The dodge action. Attack rolls from attackers you can see have disadvantage. And you have advantage on dex saving throws until the start of your next turn. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That passes them. Bringing us to Aberion.
Briefly describe the layout. This is a big long tunnel.
This is a hallway
Okay.
in
sorry.
a building.
Hallway. Right.
This is a hallway in a building. It's 10 feet across, so they are standing in 2 rows, side by side, effectively trying to block your path.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. And I'm considerably further behind the rest of the group because I was stealthing behind. So I am going to make my way, I guess, up to the group. Does that use all my movement if I just go straight towards where the group is?
Well, you were stealthing like far behind them.
Yeah, I mean, once I saw that the door was kicked down and everything, I probably would begin moving a little quicker. But yeah, however far you put me behind them, that's just where I am.
Well, it's how far were you following? You didn't break stealth when they kicked down the door and ran inside and joined them?
No, I kind of just kept following behind. So wherever you put me, that's where I am.
Okay, then I'm going to say that, yeah, it'll take your action to get up there. But you still have stealth.
I would like to maintain stealth if possible.
Then you are able to reach them and maintain your stealth. Not
Cool.
that anybody is really contesting it right now.
Right. And that's my
Okay.
turn.
Levi.
Yeah, I'm in a hurry. What kind of weapons do these guys have?
None.
What?
They have no weapons.
Yeah. Fate of the world, 4 dudes. Fate of several worlds, 4 dudes. Fate of the world, several dudes. Fate of the world, several dudes. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot them in the face.
Okay.
Chaotic neutral, baby.
I'm chaotic neutral. I'm actually neutral good, but this is for the betterment of all. So I got a 14 with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, your 14 hits. Okay.
So I do 7 to one of them. I'm gonna move up within 10 feet and have Ivy lash out at them as well.
Okay. The same one or a different one?
No, same one. Concentrating fire. I'm trying to make a hole.
Okay.
Where?
Give me that attack roll with disadvantage.
Advantage. Ivy. Yeah. Oh, drop my 16. Rough.
And you rolled a 1.
I did.
So let's get that confirmation.
You got it.
Please, no, please, we don't deserve.
So, Ivy lashes out. As she does, her teeth catch in the clothing being worn by the guard. It fouls her up a little. She goes in. She's able to bite, but not able to actually pierce the skin because of getting fouled by that. However, once her mouth touches it, do you have any kind of link to Ivy? Like, do you feel what she feels at all?
Generally, she gives me indications, i.e., like I am aware of it because of how she reacts on my body.
All right, well, she reacts with pain once she comes in contact with him.
Oh, that's not good.
I need a Constitution saving throw from Ivy.
Uh-oh. And then I'm going to make a will save. 19.
Okay, she's able to resist the effect, but it still shakes her a little bit.
All right. I literally say under my breath, now it's your turn. And up I go away. Yep.
Okay, he goes. He does not notice this little interchange, and he rushes forward to join in the fight, launching a nice haymaker at the one that you shot. Maybe.
This is the best part. This is when we get to see if he actually is a badass.
Please be an actual badass.
He hits 1. He hits 2. Hits for a total of 22 damage from 2 fists crashing into it. At which point he then makes 2 Constitution saving throws.
Oh no.
Come on, monk.
Success and... Oof. Success. So he feels the effect on his hand, but he's able to just whip his hand to the side, and some kind of almost liquidy substance flings off of it and hits the wall. Okay. That will end his turn. Damon.
I'm going to try to assess what I'm seeing here with these weird liquid residuals from the attacks and seeing Ivy sort of reel back. Something doesn't seem right here. I'm going to use my tactics and try and gain some dark knowledge on these creatures.
Okay. Now, at this point, you have a pretty good idea that they are not natural. Give me an Arcana check.
Okie dokie. Man, rolled a 7 for a 13. This is not my evening.
What is
I
your
don't believe that.
DC?
I think it's 15, so I don't think I even get anything. I'll just double check that.
Okay.
This is why I don't like these electronic dice. These dang Kong 5 electronic dice. Yeah, it's 15. Okay. So yeah, nothing. And then I just move a little closer, but not like I'll use like half my speed to move up, and that's my turn. Then no. Damon will curl his hand and summon forth a spectral scythe to appear as he casts his spectral weapon and slashes at the wounded one. Where was that 17 before? So I rolled a 17 for a 23 to hit.
Great.
Dealing 9 force damage.
All right. The scythe cuts into the man. He falls to the ground, and as he hits the ground, he begins to break apart, his flesh dissolving off of his body. And as it does, it begins eating into the ground, leaving a hole where his body once was.
Damon will say, after seeing this, perhaps one of the alchemist's creations? And that's my turn.
Okay. As that happens, we go to the top of the round. A door opens further down the hall, and 2 more identical men stride into the hall, falling into lockstep with the others. The one in the front that had not been attacked then reaches out to attempt to strike at the monk, as he's the only one he can reach.
Boo.
Hitting twice as he manages a 1-2 punch back against the monk, hitting the monk for a total of 20 damage.
Oh my god, what?
The ones behind continue to take their dodge actions. And we're at a Baryon.
8 of them? There's 8 of them? There's 8 of them now, or are there 6 of them?
6, but 1 died.
There's 6. Okay. And the 2 that just came in, where did I just see them enter from? They entered from a door?
Doorway behind the group.
Okay. How far away is that door?
Well, I mean, you'd have to get past 6 of these guys. Or 5 of them. Yeah.
Right. If I took the disengage action and just sprinted through them, would I be able to get to the other side?
Maybe. Are you asking in terms of, like, Distance travel?
Distance wise, yeah. Disengage meaning that they can't opportunity attack me, and then like walking through them, would I be able to get to the other side? Like, do I have enough
I don't
movement to get to the
think
other side?
disengage allows you to move through their spaces.
But oh yeah, no,
That's a
I just
separate
wouldn't get
action.
opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Overrun and tumble let you move through an opponent's action, but that does not prevent attacks of opportunity.
Next question: how far away are they from the door?
The door that they came through?
Yeah,
20 feet.
20 feet.
That's
okay.
the back row is about 20 feet away from that door.
Okay,
Which is the door we're trying to get into.
right. And this
Not
is like
necessarily. There
an
are
ornate-
other doors back there.
Oh,
How many other doors are back there?
Well, the hallway continues around a corner. So
Ah, man. Okay. And this hole in the ground that the acid man just left.
Mhm.
Do I see anything through the hole? Is there another hallway underneath?
yes, there is another floor below.
Okay. Interesting. But we don't know our way around here. We're following the monk. Fuck. Yeah, I guess I want to try and see if we could like sneak around or disengage or just get through this because this is just a distraction. But I can't. I don't have the knowledge to be able to do anything like that. So I'm just going to make my way up as stealthily as possible, kind of like hiding behind the bodies of my comrades until I'm within melee range of one of these creatures. And
Okay.
I'm going to strike at it with my spear.
Okay. I believe striking from stealth gives you disadvantage. It gives you advantage.
Yes. So it would just
Okay.
be normal.
No.
Or wait.
The one in the front. The one in the front did not take the dodge action this time, so you have advantage against it.
Oh, perfect. Hell yeah. All right, let's do this up. All right, so how do I force advantage? I just click ADV, and then I
Yep.
grab my thing, and I
And
drag
throw it.
it and throw. No, I rolled 2 6s. I rolled a 6 and a 5.
You attempt to stab it from your stealthy point. However, unfortunately, something mars your blow. Perhaps it is simply the fact that you were trying to stab around a gigantic man and a plant that eats people.
Yeah, that was my first mistake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step out in
So-
a more aggressive stance.
Yes.
Having broken my cover and strike at it with the trusty butt of my spear. The butt of the spear has never let me down. So here we go. Oh, well, it apparently lets me down now, and that's a 4. So I rolled a 4, a 5, and a 6.
Not like the fate of several worlds is in its hands.
Right, nope, that's the end of my turn. That's all I can do as a failure. I have to live with my own failures.
I was about to say, we're gonna just get you a spear with 2 butts, but guess not.
Otherwise known as a staff.
Some may call it.
Oh, God.
All right, Levi.
Oh, my God. dude.
I'm role playing it, but you tell me what I'm doing. Literally, all I'm like, literally the only thing that's going off in my head before I made the switch was, "Don't hurt Ivy. We have to get to that room." And
So-
obviously,
You need to make me your special stat roll as a check.
I already did. Like I
Oh, you did?
if you go up there, my sanity roll
I don't
4.
see it. Oh no.
Yeah, I have no control. Like I am completely.
Well,
that's
no.
like-
What
you
happens
tell me what you
is you attempt to access it and are unable to. You are unable to get the connection in.
Oh.
do. Oh, last time you just took over.
Yeah.
All right.
There are thresholds.
Oh.
And you're also not beat to shit this time.
Oh, that's true. Could be like he's like, "You're fine, and I don't care about those other worlds.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care,
Could be.
nerd."
Doesn't even care about his own world. Come on.
That's super true. What a dick. All right.
So
Well,
you call for your inner helper, and he does not come.
I go, "What a dick," and I'm just gonna shoot.
Okay. That's what happens when you dump the special stat.
I dumped the
Oh,
special stat because I
no.
thought it would let him take over because that was always the danger.
Ah.
Also, I thought he was chaotic evil, so I thought it was a lot more dangerous.
I mean, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's 100% more dangerous, but in like both ways, like a double-edged sword
Yeah.
kind of way.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for the guy who is actually able to be hit regularly. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, have this, you guy, or have nothing, you guy.
You're so upset about the fact that your inner friend did not heed your call that
We are
you
not
miss.
friends.
I don't know.
He thinks
the
you
DM
are.
did say it. The DM said it, so it must be true.
Mhm.
And
Clearly.
I am not willing to let Ivy attack. So
Okay. Do you end your turn?
yeah, unless I.
Got any sweet bonus actions?
Is there like anything around, like a torch or anything like that?
You probably have torches in your pack.
Can I have Ivy make like a shitty improvised attack? like
You
literally
want-
like I just put something in her mouth so it just does strength damage and that's it.
With disadvantage, sure.
I mean, it's hey, what do I got to lose? I'm already fucking up.
There's a chunk of ground that is loose, so you have Ivy go out and rip it off, and she attempts to hit this thing with the chunk of loose earth, which hopefully will not disintegrate. And
Yeah, I get it. It's a crapshoot. All right, so
Yeah.
we got disadvantage. Clicking that button. Yeah, hey, good try, Ivy. You did no worse than me.
Ivy attempts to, however, the stone is just too
Unwieldy.
too unwieldy. Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Nah.
Okay. Then he goes, and he will resume his assault on the one who punched him. Wow. Apparently he's rolling very well. I like digital
Man.
dice rollers.
Yeah, I bet you
Yeah.
do.
All right.
He launches out with 2 blows to the chest of the thing, dealing a total of 19 damage to it. He will then
Nice.
make his constitution saves. Maybe. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh, this is
Ooh,
bad. Oh, this is
fails.
very bad.
Double fails.
Oh my goodness.
Double
please,
fails.
no.
He launches out. He strikes twice. As he does, the substance begins to coat his hands. It seeps into his skin, and he is now poisoned for 1 minute.
Okay.
What's that disadvantage on everything?
Disadvantage
Pretty
on his
much.
attacks.
I mean, they were taking the dodge action, so it really doesn't change much, but still.
Well, the one in the front was not.
Seeing the situation growing a little more dire, a little more claustrophobic, Damon is going to close the distance between him and Monk Farengray. So get right behind him,
Hmm.
and he's going to place his gauntleted hand on his back and say, "I think it's time for you to make a dash." And his hand will glow, casting a shield of faith on him.
Ooh. Nice.
Damon will then pull out his ever-smoking bottle and pour out a fog enveloping around him in a 60-foot area.
Okay. What does that do?
So the clouds area is heavily obscured. Within the area where I poured out the smoke, fills a 60-foot radius from the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And each minute that the bottle remains open and within the cloud, the radius increases by 10 feet until it reaches its maximum of 120 feet. But
Okay.
everything in the area is heavily obscured. So in theory, it will make it a lot harder for these guys to keep walloping the monk, and he might be able to squeak through.
Okay. All right. You the smoke emerges from the bottle. It begins to fill the hallway. Because it's a relatively close quarter, it becomes very thick until it's very hard to see beyond the first row. Anything else?
Nope, that's my move, action, and bonus.
Okay. Then they go. The one in the front will attempt to strike out at the monk. Missing due to the interference of the smoke. Once and twice. Oh. Uh-oh.
Very nice. Very nice.
He launches out that second strike. As he does, a portion of the ground falls away beneath him, eaten away by the acid. It causes him to trip and stumble. He is now prone on the ground.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you do not know what happens beyond the next row.
Nope.
Okay. Aberion.
So this ever-smoking bottle that was just poured out, it is extended and blocked the entire hallway.
it has obscured all vision. So effectively, you have disadvantage to attack within it.
But also, theoretically, people would have disadvantage to attack me.
Yes.
Oh, boy. All right. So if I tried to just use whatever action I need to just sprint through the smoke and get to the other side, I would probably eat a lot of damage, but also
So-
they would have disadvantage.
That is true.
Uh.
So what you would be taking is either the overrun or tumble action. Overrun is
Strength-based and tumble is
Strength, yeah.
dex-based? Okay.
yeah, athletics versus acrobatics.
Yeah.
And what it is an opposed check. So basically each one of them is going to get a chance to... Oh, no, I'm wrong. Yeah, it only works once per round. You can move through an opponent's space once this turn. So you would not be able to do it to rush through that many people.
Shit.
I'm going to say you can do the tumble multiple times because of the cinematic nature of this. But you're going to have to roll against each one individually.
Yeah, individually. Yeah. I'll just stick with the plan that Damon's doing. I was gonna try and do something, but I can't do it anymore. Because of the smoke, the smoky smoke. So I am just going to make an attack roll on the creature in front of me that I can see.
He is prone. Does being prone give you advantage to attack them?
Yeah, I get advantage on him.
That
melee range.
cancels out your disadvantage, which means you just roll plain.
All right, there we go. Attacking him with a normal attack. Oh my god, I can't roll higher than a 10, but that is a 10, so that's a hit. I'm stabbing him with the spear, and as I stab him, I want to like lift him up and kind of fling him backwards into whatever's behind him.
So he is able to keep his footing, but the spear does jam into his gut.
Do I have to make a con save, or is his blood
Nope.
splattering everywhere? Okay, cool. All right, then I'm gonna do the butt attack. Butt attack, go. Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! It was a critical hit. I got a 19. That's the first time I've ever rolled my 19 crit. Oh my god! Oh, I feel alive. Okay, sorry.
And of course, it's the critical on the butt because the butt is the stronger side of the weapon.
Butt is the stronger side. Everybody knows this. All right. Well, I rolled like min damage, but still.
Hey,
I
that's enough.
want to bash him with it and like knock him backwards. So like if he dies, like his blood is just gonna spray over everybody behind him.
Okay, you bash him, and no blood comes out. His body
does have a
begins to
hole in his-
disintegrate.
Oh,
Yes.
crap. Okay.
It does not appear bloody at all. There is no blood emerging from any of them when they get attacked.
It's just the acid stuff. Right.
Mm-hmm. And it's not
But
even
none of the acid-
The acid stuff doesn't even like squirt out. It's literally just their flesh begins to turn to liquid.
Oh my god.
And then-
Jeez.
Yeah. Yes. It hits the ground and begins to eat away. You effectively now have a 5-foot gap across the hall there.
Abarion's going to just make a comment to Damon and Levi and the monk through the fog. I can't see past them, but I can try and get to the other side if you can clear the way.
Go.
The monk is the only one who needs to get there. Our presence will be negligible.
And that's the end of my turn.
Levi.
I say to the monk, "Are you committed to fighting, or are you going to go?"
He looks begrudgingly at these things. My mission is more important than the fight. I will go.
I pull off two like bulbs off my shoulder and kind of like slap them against his like feet, and they kind of grow like a strange like muscular whipcord vines between his knees and his like the soles of his shoes, and I give him jump.
Okay.
We just juiced him so much.
But he's still poisoned, which gives a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Well,
Ooh.
whatever he does, he's going to do it triple. So even if he sucks, he will do 3 times as well as he normally would have. Because
Yeah, Muscle Man's got to have a bare minimum of decent.
Guess we'll find out.
I don't have anything to catch.
Yeah,
him.
I guess we're gonna find out.
So, that's it.
Also, I'll have Ivy lash at one of the creatures that's across the 5 foot.
Okay. Again with an improvised weapon.
Oh yeah. We're not.
Okay.
We're not.
Disadvantage.
If it would have been like, oh, it makes her woozy, I'd have been like, that's fine. But it's like, it hurts, and it's like unacceptable. How many goats had to die to make Ivy? A lot. Wow. That's why she's my girl. Improvised weapon means that is 5 total damage.
Okay. However, that 5 total damage, as that happens, and Ivy lashes forward to do that, a fist comes out of the mist, attempting to connect with Ivy as it takes its reaction.
They weren't doing dodge anymore. They're not doing dodge anymore.
Nope. They don't need dodge in the smoke. The fist, however, misses. It goes to the monk. He looks at you. He nods. And he attempts an athletics check to jump over them all. You said jump triples, whatever.
Triples
Like
the
a-
distance.
Good.
And the height too, right? The height also.
Oh yeah, it's like the whole thing. It's
Everything.
amazing. And monks have Kai, which lets them do that naturally, so they double and triple.
I mean, you're assuming he actually is a monk, and that's not just his title.
You're absolutely right. I am, but I'm just letting you know.
Okay, so he has to make a strength athletics check with disadvantage because he is trying to leap more than
You can also do a run.
cover
jump.
a number
He has the room
of
for
feet.
run jump.
Yeah, you can cover a number. Well, no, because he has to move at least 10 feet in order to get a long jump,
Yeah, so you can back
which
up.
means
and
he
run.
has to. Right, he has to move back 10 feet, then he has to move forward 10 feet, and then you are limited by your max move speed. So he would be able to move 10, which with your tripling means he would be able to do 30, which might make it. Okay. Might make
Pretty
it.
good.
So he needs to make the check.
Oh god.
Come on.
In retrospect, putting all our eggs in this basket.
I mean, realistically.
Oh
what-
my god.
Good? Bad?
He rolled 2
What happened?
ones.
Oh, wow. That's good poison.
Wow. Okay.
Oh no.
So he makes the leap. He stumbles as he goes. He isn't quite able to go as far, but you don't know. He disappears into the mist.
Yeah, he just jumped into the fog. We have no clue.
You have no clue what's happened.
Oh,
So,
this is
Imagine
bad.
if we hear some meaty slaps on the other side, you know.
well, that's what we're about to find out. How many of those we hear. You hear no meaty slaps.
He made it!
Oh, he made something.
Yeah, we don't know.
You don't. Damon, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to speak the command word of my bottle as an action and close the bottle. The cloud will disperse after 10 minutes, so it's still here, but it's not going to get any bigger.
Okay.
And then I am going to will my scythe to slash at, I don't know, hopefully somebody.
Okay.
Are there people around me right now? I'm not even certain if the, I guess in perspective of where I am in the mist, in the
They would
fog.
be in front of you on the other side of a gap. You can't really make out what's on the other side of it, but you can see motion that would kind of lead you to believe that there might be a person there.
Okay.
Hopefully it's one of these things. and
Oh,
not-
God.
Your
the
big
same
buddy.
shape, so it's rough.
Well,
You have to see your target to use spiritual weapon on them, or can you just attack them without seeing it?
I can as a bonus action move it over to where I believe they are and take an attack with disadvantage.
It's better than
Um,
nothing, I guess, right?
So I will
Yeah,
do
better
so.
than nothing.
And I will also utilize my archivist training as the god Spock wills it, and use some of my knowledge to give my divine spell attack roll advantage, neutralizing the disadvantage.
Okay.
As I hone
As
in on what I'm hoping to hit, which is hopefully not him.
You tap into that little spark of stolen divinity and channel it to hopefully drive your scythe towards its target. Through your connection to the scythe, you can feel the resistance as it cuts through the flesh.
Pay dirt. And Damon will then start backpedaling to get a
Okay.
little bit of distance. And I'll just move back 10 feet.
Great. Top of the round. Let's see if you hear any fists a-flying. You do hear a solid single connection as something punches something else for 13 damage.
Doing all right?
He's still there.
He's doing all right.
All right, Aberion, what do you do?
I'm going to continue to attack the creatures in front of us. So there's one diagonally to my left, I assume, from my.
There's a
No.
hole in front of us.
There's a big hole in front of you now. There is a hole.
Right, but that's only a 5-foot hole. There's still the other
No,
side
there
of
were
the.
two of them next to each other. Both of them died. Each one made a 5-foot hole.
Okay, so I back up 10 feet. I run forward 10 feet. I jump 5 feet over the hole.
And then you will land just fine on the other side. But I need you to make a tumble check because you are now going to be technically sharing a space with one of them.
Yep. And that's an 11 plus 6 is 17.
And it rolled a 4. You're able to land and move through his space just fine.
Cool. I am going to move to the opposite side of his space, and I am going to perform the shove action, and I'm going to push him into the hole in the ground.
Okay. Opposing strength athletics check.
This would be big.
All right. Athletics. I'm only +1 to athletics. That's a nat 1. I think it would be any different.
And he rolled a 12.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Okay. You are now sharing a space with it. Both of you no longer have advantage or disadvantage because you are there. You can clearly see each other as you are inches from each other. However, it's also going to be hard to attack with much bigger than a knife. Like a spear is going to be a little bit difficult to stab him with when he is right next to you.
Yeah.
But your butt will work just fine. Hey!
Yep, my butt never lets me down.
Levi.
Hey, Damon, I'm going to use the cards. Does that sound good?
You're the boss.
All right. We have two out of 3 party members have agreed that it's okay to use some of these cards. So I am going to reach into the deck of illusions and toss one of the cards across the gap.
Okay. I believe you need to make a roll of some kind to determine what you get.
I do indeed.
Okay. You throw your card across into the mist.
What is Jack of Spades? Oh, it's a fighter guy. It's a veteran.
Not that you know that.
No, I don't. A thing is over there now, though. Another target.
Anything else?
What's down in that hole?
Are you looking?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Give me a perception check to see down into that dark hole.
Fucking dark asshole. Anyway.
Okay. Anything else?
I got a 1, just so everybody knows. No, I think that's really. I guess I could jump across, right?
Probably not at this point. You've taken multiple actions.
Then
you took your action.
Oh, yeah, right. You're right. I threw this card and then I looked down the hole. So I'm gonna just take my movement and move back 10 feet in case I decide I'm gonna jump next turn.
Okay. Damon.
Bonsai! And I'm going to run forward and jump.
Okay. You were already back, so you do not need to back up as part of your movement. If I remember correctly.
Dynamite roll.
Well, hang on. You don't
And
need
yes, you
to
are correct.
roll. You do not need to roll if you're only trying to go up to your strength score.
Oh,
So you're already good. It's only 5 feet. So yeah, you got it.
that's awesome. That's amazing.
Hey man,
However,
did it.
you
Nice job.
do need to make a either tumble or overrun check in order to be able to move through that other person's space.
That's bad. Okay, I'll give it a try.
Tumble is acrobatics. Overrun is athletics. Which one did you do? Acrobatics. Okay.
Rolled a 10 for an 11.
You are unfortunately unable to make your way past him. You leap across the hole. You're able to get your footing, but you do crash into him. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Okay, you are now poisoned as you come into contact with him. You are also on the precipitous edge of that hole.
This is gonna get worse before it gets better.
Anything else?
Let's see. So I jumped over. I got a big ugly in front of me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna drag my scythe over here and slash at him.
Okay. You do not have disadvantage because you are sharing a space with him.
Okay. Rolling an 11 for 17 to hit. For max damage.
Nice.
12 force damage.
As your scythe slashes into him. Anything else?
So I used movement to get across, and then I used my bonus action so that I'm going to go get out of my way. And I'm going to stamp my fingers and toll the dead.
Hang on, no. Tumble is either an action or bonus action.
Oh, I see. Okay, sorry. Then, no, that's it.
Okay.
I just say, get out of my way. And that's it.
And then they go. First, Aberion. He's attempting to overrun you to get to the other side so that he can then shove you.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I need your athletics.
All right, so he's trying to push past me with brute force, which Aberion is not very good at. But I lied, because Aberion, he's steeled himself. Having failed at pushing, he rolled an 18 plus 1 for a 19, and he is not going to get knocked over.
That is true, because he rolled a 5. So he does not succeed in getting to the other side of you. However, Damon, the one next to you, is already on the other side of you, and he will attempt the shove action on you. It is an opposed strength athletics check.
Got it.
Ooh, and he drops a 15 for a total of 18 as he shoves you backwards into the hole. I will allow you a dexterity check to attempt to catch the edge of it. This is a DC 12.
Oh,
Rolled a 10 for an 11.
oh, one off.
As Damon slips down the pit.
As Damon falls into the darkness.
Can I? Is there anything?
Reaction. Is there any way I could use reaction to try and like catch him? Because I'm right next to him.
You can use your
correct?
reaction to give him advantage on his dexterity check.
I'm using my reaction to try and help catch Damon and help him get the edge. Damon! I shout out to him and reach out my arm.
Right. Scrambles to
The
grab
arm
his
reaches
hand.
into the dark. You grab his hand, and you are there dangling from his hand.
Rolled a 14 for a 15.
I'm now prone. Oh, God.
Yeah. As a fist attempts to... oh, wait, no, it doesn't, because shove is... no, he didn't get to shove you. So, he does then attempt to rain his fists down upon you.
As Damon's hanging there, he'll say, I think we're doing well.
You're buying time, if that is what you mean.
He missed with the first one, and he hits with the second one. As both fists attempt to rain down on you, but only one actually connects.
I took 14?
Yeah.
From one punch?
That is 14. Yeah, well, it's 14 magic. It is 14 psychic magic damage. Bludgeon.
Do I
so
get to resist psychic
magic
at all because of my sanity or conditioning to psychic damage? No, nothing. No.
I don't think
I tried. No, I don't think I do either. I was just trying to get something.
10 magic bludgeoning and 4 psychic. Okay.
Awesome. Cool.
And I need your constitution save.
Oh, con save, right. I have proficiency at this, so...
That's good.
Poison's for a minute, right?
Yes.
Please, come on, man, please. Was that a success? Or wait,
yes, that is a success. That is a success. Okay. So you are poisoned for a minute, but as long as you do not remain in contact with them, you can make the save again at the end of your next round. At the end of each of your turns.
Yeah. That's good to know.
But you survive the poison. Okay. And that brings us back to Levi. Aberion. Aberion, you are currently prone, holding a bookworm, as you guys put it.
I'm just going to quickly converse with him in my 6 seconds. Can I let you down to the floor? But you need to get back up.
I look down. I don't know. What does it look like?
Yeah. Do you see like a ground? Like, are you just like 5 feet off the ground, or is this like a 20-foot drop or something?
Is there any torchlight from another hallway or anything?
Give me your perception, because there's a little bit of light bleeding down from up.
A 13.
You rolled above a 10.
I know. It's a new world.
It appears to be a stone room of some kind. The floor is not that much further down. It might hurt a little bit, but it's not going to kill you.
Screw it. Drop me.
So I let go of Damon, and I use, I guess, half my movement to stand up from being prone.
Sure.
And then I'm going to try and shove this guy again and push him into the pit.
Okay, so Damon, for starters, let's just give you your fall damage. It's only 10 feet, so it's only 1d6, but I rolled a 5. Okay.
That sucks.
And now you're attempting the shove.
You know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna shove him. I'm gonna kill him. He punched me. I'm angry. I'm gonna
Kill him.
stab him.
Shield of Faith wears off
Oh.
as the damage interrupts Damon's
No.
concentration.
Good on you to remember that. A normal attack roll. Of course, I roll a 6. That is not going to hit. But my trusty butt is going to whack him with my bonus action. And that is a nat 20. Second critical hit with the butt. First nat 20 I've ever rolled on an attack roll.
Butts.
Butts. And I bash him with my butt for, okay, min damage again. That's okay. But that's 9. That's 9 points of damage.
Okay. 9 points of damage as the butt cracks into him.
It would
Anything
be really
else?
nice to roll higher than a 1 on my damage rolls. No, that
Action.
was my
like an
action and my bonus
surge
action
or
and my
anything.
movement. You know what? Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, thank you. I totally did not forget about that. I'll use my action surge. Might as well. That's what fighters do, right?
I remembered my action surge as a fighter. So I don't blame you.
I'll make another attack roll. Gonna wombo combo him. Come on, please. Oh my god! Another crit! This is crazy! Oh, I love this character now.
Okay.
All right, and that is
So-
10 damage. 1 extra d6.
Okay, so an extra 3 damage.
All right.
Great. Anything else?
That's all I can do, and hope that I don't die.
Levi.
Seeing as that did not go super well for Damon, I'm going to cast Jump on myself, and then try and jump across, the pit and then some.
Okay. You backed up at the end of last round, right?
Yep.
Okay. So then it costs you your 10 feet of movement, but then you triple your remaining 20, so you're able to jump 60 feet.
Yes.
You leap over them all, easily reaching the other side.
Do I see the monk as I'm going?
No.
I didn't see him in the mess of the melee.
Nope. You, in
What?
fact, are able to reach the other side of it. As you see, there are 3 additional rows of these guys, for a total of 8 people.
Oh my!
8 of these guys. That's counting the 2 that were dead, so there's 6 left.
Is there? Is the monk visible from here?
No.
Are they looking behind them as if he went past them?
They're not.
I
But you do see your veteran on the other side.
Are they attacking that guy?
Yes.
Nice.
It's the little thing.
Okay.
Then yeah, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say you're being a real asshole right now.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean I'm talking to myself in the very literal sense. I'm just assuming at this point that the monk must have gone further ahead. So
Okay. Damon. You find yourself in a stone room lined with pillars. At the one side, you can see what appears to be an altar of some kind, on which rests a somewhat desiccated corpse. Behind you, you can see at the far end of the room another door.
Altar with a somewhat desecrated corpse.
Desiccated. Yes.
Desiccated corpse. And
Yes,
behind
big
me a
difference.
door.
a huge
Mhm.
difference.
And so I only see one door.
Correct.
Huh. The heck am I? Well, morbid curiosity. I'm definitely gonna run over to that body real quick. Actually, before I do that though, looking up into the hole, can I still sort of recognize where my scythe is still floating at that spot where I got pushed?
Sure.
I want to make it slash again at that guy.
Okay.
But it'll be with disadvantage. Now, 16 and a 4, so a 10. I missed him.
Oh,
All right.
darn.
I go, all right, whatever. And I will run over to that altar to just take a look at what I'm dealing with over here. The heck's going on in here?
Okay. Arcana check. As I assume you're investigating it?
Yes.
Okay.
Rolled a 19 for a 25.
This body is very well preserved, almost like there is still a slight spark of life within it.
Interesting. But it looks like it's definitely a corpse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, time to get weird. And I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds on it. Unless there is like a check for me to realize if this is still a person who's alive and I'm just killing it, or... Or if
I
it's
mean,
an undead creature.
It's
Because Spark
based
of
on
Life,
your
when it desiccates-
experience,
Right.
it is probably an undead creature.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I wasn't like, cool, this'll be fun, and then I just put a bullet in someone's head. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Then yeah.
Okay. So you make your melee spell attack roll with advantage, and assuming that it hits, it's a critical hit.
So a 21.
Yep, it hits. So roll your damage twice.
I wonder if I can do that. Oh no, I can't, I guess. So 24 and 18. So 42 necrotic.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Okay. So, Levi, I need a perception check.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Seeing stuff or not? Probably not. Yes! Natural
Oh my-
20. Apparently, these are the only places I can find this.
You hear what sounds like a very pained grunt come from further down the hall. Damon, you see the spark of life within it begin to grow stronger.
Did the grunt sound like the monk or something else?
Something else. Anything else, Damon?
I'll say, rise. Getting a little
It does
mad
not.
doctory while we're in like a very dramatic moment. I'm like in a whole different scene now.
It does not rise.
Do I hear that with my good perception roll?
Yes, sure.
I don't know what you're doing, but it's pissing somebody off.
Also, with your very good perception roll, you hear an audible rush of flame coming
Uh-oh.
from down the hall.
I yell heads up, but I don't expect that to help anyone, but just in case it does.
At which point, the creatures that you've been fighting cease their struggles and effectively T-pose in the middle of the hallway.
Amazing.
Abarion.
I better see if he's okay. I'm gonna run past all these T-posing guys.
At which point they launch their trap and attack you. Every single one of them.
T-pose
Excellent
attack!
opportunity.
They all start spinning.
No. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you run past them all.
Is it still smoke? I'm gonna keep going down the hallway until I get to the door, I guess.
Okay, you make your way down the hall. You reach, at the end of your movement, you reach the turn in the hall, and you can see further down it to a larger ornate door, which is currently closed.
And is the monk anywhere? Do I see him?
No.
Can I make like a survival or perception check to like track him to see like because he got punched, he was like bleeding or something, right? Like he took some damage. Can I see like that there's signs that he went to this door or?
It's a fair assumption that he went to that door, but you can see scuff marks on the ground.
Like drag scuff marks or like
No, like massive jump and then Hulk landing and then leap, and because his jump is now faster than his movement.
amazing. Okay, all right, but I don't see him down the end of the hallway or like the door's just closed.
Correct.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna use, I guess, my main action to perform what's that thing called? Second Wind.
Second wind, yeah.
Or is that a
Okay.
bonus action? Is that a
It
bonus
is a bonus
action?
action.
Okay, perfect. So then I'll use my main action to dash. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. Perfect.
Okay.
So I'll dash and
And-
I'll run down the hallway as far as I can, and I will first, of course, second wind myself. So 1d8
And you
plus
reach
my
the door.
level. All right, so 1d10 plus my level. Oh, that's pretty good. I heal for 6, so I've only taken 8 damage now.
Plus level or something.
Oh yeah, plus my level, so I heal for 1 more, so I heal for 7. So I
So
healed
you're
for
level-
half the damage
We're
that I
level,
took.
three?
we're level 3.
Yeah, dog.
I'm level 3. Whoa! Oh my god, why did I think I was level 1? Thank you, thank you.
Every hit
I'm
point
rolling
counts,
like I'm
buddy.
level 1. I'm rolling like I'm level 1, so I feel like I'm.
We
Alright.
all are.
Okay. You reach
and
the
I
door.
run as far down. All right. As a free action, can I try opening it?
No, that's not a free action.
Damn, that's fair.
Not in this case. Yeah. You've taken
No, yeah,
enough
it's a special
actions.
door. Yeah, it's a special door.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
It's more like it's an I don't want you to die immediately door. Anyway,
Oh,
Levi.
thank you.
Damon, you need
Levi.
help getting up?
No, make sure the monk is okay.
Okay, and I also make my jumps.
Okay. You are also able to reach the door.
I gotta tell you, I don't use this very often, but it's a lot of fun to bury on.
Okay, Damon?
Am I seeing any response from this desiccated corpse?
None whatsoever.
Well, you said it feels like the life in it is growing.
Yeah. But the
no
body doesn't
physical-
react at all.
No
No.
physical response.
I'm so stubborn. Let's just give it one more gozy.
Inflict wounds again.
This
Sure,
time,
Sure, this is the biggest of wastes.
your hand reaches out. Should have let me finish.
Oh shoot! Okay.
Your hand reaches out and touches it. And as it does, you feel a flash in your brain of an attempt to rebuff you. So, let's make this roll. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Very well.
An 11.
No. As you take 13 psychic damage.
Oh, wow.
That is before you cast your spell, so you can change your action if you choose to.
Okay.
It already hurt you. What's it gonna do? Melt your brain again?
I mean, yeah.
What, you didn't like that? Oh, fine, more for me.
And I cure wounds myself.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna. So it's like definitely sentient. It's like it's aware of what's going on.
Maybe.
Okay. Interesting.
And just looking around real quick, do I see anything like catch my attention? I'm really trying to take in details now to piece up this puzzle. I just tried to bring this thing back, and it rebuffed me. So clearly, it doesn't want me to do any more of that. But
So the creature on there, it clearly holds some kind of special significance based on how the room is laid out.
is there anything on the creature?
Some rags that look like they were once very fine clothing.
I'm gonna search the altar. I'm just gonna
Okay, investigate.
spend time just doing that, and that'll be my scene.
Okay, investigation. Okay.
23.
Great. I'll let you know what you find when we get
Cool.
back to your turn.
Got it.
Avarion, we're back to you.
I mean, I have to open the door at this
Yep.
point.
Oh, I totally
Okay.
agree with you. Yeah.
So I'm going to try and open the door, and we'll see what happens.
You open the door. Behind it, you see the alchemist standing behind the desk, clutching his chest as pained gasps rack through his body. A fiery, angry look on his face. Very unfamiliar to the demeanor he had when he entered the place. On your side of the desk, you see Alomarael himself. As you open the door, he turns a fiery glare at you, and you see, pasted against the wall, the charred remains of a large, muscular man.
No! Oh, fuck.
Your work was completed. You need not worry about that. What you must worry about is that I now know your face.
Who said that?
You would
Alomarael?
murder someone in his own city. Oh, fuck. Sorry, holy crap. He just killed this guy, right? He killed him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Isn't that
Brutally.
That's against the law, right? Doesn't
Oh,
he have
very
to follow
much
the
so.
law? He has
He
to follow
should.
the law, right?
He should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Just
As a free action, unless Avarion's speaking, I'm gonna try and, as confidently as I can muster, I say, as vassal of the witch, we now contest the vote, and I produce the frog.
The vote is already contested. He changed his vote, and he paid the price.
okay. So yeah, that's what you were saying before. Okay. All right. Whew. Sorry, I'm getting chills. Yeah. So
Still your turn, Avarion.
yeah.
This god of good is glaring at you with
Yeah.
eyes of fire.
I'm gonna nope the fuck out. I'm gonna say, then we shall leave. And I'm going to turn around and close the door and
door
sprint
closes.
as calmly as possible.
I actually catch it before it closes all the way, and I say, only mortals lie. Only mortals break deals. And I close the door.
Oh damn. And as soon as the door is closed, I turn to Levi and I say, let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, definitely. And I leap away.
Sprint down the hallway.
As you both begin sprinting down the hall, we cut to Damon examining the altar, where he can see beneath it what appear to be two jars, two very ornate jars with a bit of thread linking the two.
What have we here?
Can I try and do some sort of knowledge check to deduce anything about these things?
No,
In
because
conjunction
that
with
is
the-
where the session ends.
Oh no!
Thank you so much for taking the time to enjoy our show. New episodes release every first and third Monday of the month, so come back November 16th for the next chapter in our adventure. Meanwhile, if you're ready for a live experience, follow our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/RPGblender to join the adventure on November. And if you missed our live character and world creation, catch up on YouTube at The RPG Blender. If you want to stay up to date on our releases, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at RPG Blender, or subscribe on your podcast app of choice. We also have a tip jar if you'd like to contribute to improving this show. Links in the description. Music is The Punk Rock Show by My Free Mickey, copyright 2012, licensed under Creative Commons Attribution License. Thank you again, and remember, there's gaming outside the Forgotten Realms.
Wow, George, you mastermind. Oh God, I can't even begin to talk.
Well, now
Sorry if I was just blubbering over those last few bits
that
of
was
dialogue.
good, man. That was rough.
My brain was like melted. I was like, holy fucking shit. Yeah. Wow.
Well, there's good and bad news. Good news is they cannot draw it back to a vote because
Well, it's contested, which means only for a week, right?
No,
That
not
only buys
for-
a week.
not
of
for a week
time.
anymore because he said he was going to change his vote back, which means that now which is probably better that we have more time anyway. But it does mean that we also lack the kind of allies that we previously had.
Correct me if I'm wrong, George, but him contesting or changing his vote, that just delays it, right? It doesn't prevent it from getting
Correct.
redone. Yeah, it's only delayed,
Correct.
So we still-
He changed his vote from
which put them in a deadlock.
yes
from a
to
3-2
to a
to
no.
Yeah.
No, he changed it to a basically an abstention for 1 week. At which point it would become a yes again if you do not live up to your part of the bargain. At which point Alomarael lost himself in rage and lashed out in fire all around him. The alchemist was able to duck behind the desk. However, the monk had no such cover and was roasted against the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good desk.
That is a
Yeah.
alchemist.
Uh-huh.
Probably built to withstand his alchemical creations and fire.
Mm-hmm.
He's M. Crow. All right.
Yeah. Oh man,
Yeah.
oh dude, we couldn't save him.